Wardrobe sponsored by Charmaine Freeman Designs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Sharmark. Welcome to the Sharmark Show. And this evening, we are bringing you royalty. Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
And you are?
Well, my name is Kertrina Oculi and I am your Miss J.P. Chenet.
Hello everyone, I am Emerle Tisson, your Miss Bank of St. Lucia 2025. All the bank you need and all the queen you definitely need.
Definitely, I like that. Miss J.P. Chenet, National Carnival Queen Pageant is one of the biggest pageants in St. Lucia. It has grown, I think it's about 70 years now. Why did you decide to go for the National Carnival Queen Pageant?
It really feels great to be part of the National Carnival Queen Pageant, coming from a small community in the Mabia Valley, Orléans. I just wanted to show that just because you are from a small community doesn't mean that you don't have the power to uplift and empower individuals. And also it will push me to my full potential and just to be out there showing what I am truly made of.
Wow, nice. Miss Bank of St. Lucia, same question.
Okay, I believe in perfect timing, and this pageant is basically a stepping stone to discover my purpose and what I truly represent. It also gives me a platform where I can actually advocate for issues that I am passionate about. I am really passionate about mental health, and this platform, I can use it to inspire others, to encourage them to remember that their journey is valid, and also that they shouldn't be comparing themselves to others.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, I like that, the fact that you say your platform, mental health. Suppose you were to win the National Carnival Queen Pageant, how would you use this platform? Now you are the National Carnival Queen. How would you use that platform for mental health?
Okay, so if I was to become victorious on the night of July 5th, I would collaborate with my sponsor, Bank of St. Lucia, to organize different campaigns in my community, Choiseul, and across St. Lucia, where we would be encouraging young people, we would be bringing in different persons in society to provide them with the necessary motivation, mentorship, basically to believe in their dreams, because I am big on understanding that your purpose is valid and you should understand that your purpose will unfold when it's supposed to, instead of comparing yourself to your peers or even social media. I feel like social media plays a big role in society right now, where young people tend to compare themselves to others. So my platform, I would be using it after Queen Show. I know sometimes most persons would say, hey, I'll be doing that after Queen Show, and they would brush it under the mat, but
like that.
I will be keeping my word after Queen Show.
I think that's one of the things, like we said before the camera was rolling. I think
Right.
sometimes contestants say they will do all of that and they have the English is on point and everything is flowing.
Yes.
And it's like you tell the judges, you tell the public what they want to hear, but they don't live up to the end of the bargain. Because at that time, I think young persons are looking up to you all. I mean, you all are beautiful, intelligent, and persons are looking up to you. So I think even though win or don't win, you should continue with the journey, because I think there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like pageant contestants as well, we should understand that even after the pageant, life continues.
Of
Definitely,
course, that
yes,
is
yes.
true
Yes.
for sure.
But one of the questions for you, I think the big thing for me is sashing. Everybody looks on the night for sashing and stuff like that. When you find out J.P. Chenet was your sponsor, what was going, not your expression, what was going through your mind? And what does it feel like to be Miss J.P. Chenet? Because this is a huge brand, it's a huge wine. You know, what does it feel to carry that title?
It really feels amazing to be part of the J.P. Chenet family, that I was chosen to represent their brand. It means that they trust me and they believe that I will be a good representative for their brand. And just like J.P. Chenet have flavors, I mean, I can mix that with my dance style, you know, to show the different styles, just like the flavors in J.P. Chenet. So I feel like we merged together very well.
Kertrina Oculi
Maybe I might be
is
doing
Miss
advertisements
J.P.
for J.P. Chenet through my dance styles,
Point out
you
in the
know.
English, Mr. Star, yes.
Don't you hear me? No. I got questions for you. Please don't tell me no. I got
St. Lucia?
When I found out I was Miss Bank of St. Lucia, I wanted to cry so hard on the stage, honestly. It was actually an honor to be announced as Miss Bank of St. Lucia because, as we all know, Bank of St. Lucia is a well-respected institution in St. Lucia, and it is a support of pillar in St. Lucia as well. And being a brand ambassador for this company reminds me that they believe in my potential and also the message that I represent. So I am over the moon to be Miss Bank of St. Lucia, and I will continue to represent them with purpose and grace.
Only you, baby, should talk. I want your love. Only if it's true. Only you, baby, should talk. I want your love. Only if it's true. Only you, baby, should talk.
I must say, I like the way when you're speaking about your sponsors, it sounds like you totally take it in, like you with a passion, and that's what an ambassador is. I totally believe. So, is it a situation, even though you're not wearing the sash, I think that's how it's supposed to be, that you still carry that
Yes.
brand with pride and joy and confidence because you miss Bank of St. Lucia until the carnival season is done.
Yes, I mean, even without your sash, you need to be self-aware. You need to know how you behave in public, how you speak to others. And also, persons would meet me in public and they'd be like, Miss Bank of St. Lucia, what about the green card? And I have to go in with the green card, give them information about the green card. So I feel like even without the sash, you're still representing your brand and you have to carry yourself at a certain standard.
Yes, I
Yes.
agree with her.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
Miss J.P. Chenet, have you done any pageants before this pageant coming up?
Oh, yes, I have. I did the Miss Marbella Valley pageant and I was the first runner-up.
Oh, nice.
I collected the awards.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Swimwear, costume, and talent. And I was satisfied, even if I did not win. I was satisfied
Nice.
because that is what I was going for.
Okay.
So
So
it felt
did you use the
amazing.
Marbella Valley as a playground to pace
Set me
yourself for
to
this pageant?
Oh, yes. So thinking about nationals, I was supposed to do it in 2024. I was thinking of doing it, but then along the way I had personal challenges. So
Okay.
then I felt like this was my comeback. God gave me a second chance to step on the national stage and I took it in and I am here. I am grateful to be here.
We're going into commercial, and when we get back, we'll get more information from the ladies. Welcome back. I've got the cushion for the crown. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so nice.
I come prepared for you
wasn't
today.
ready.
You wasn't ready? Miss Bank of St. Lucia, tell us, have you done any pageants before this pageant?
Yes, that is actually my second pageant. I participated in the Super Carnival Queen pageant in
nice.
2023, and I was also first runner-up.
Okay. What other prizes did you get apart from first runner-up?
I got best swimwear and it was evening wear as well. Best
Oh,
evening
wow.
wear.
Congratulations. So was that a playground setting up for the national pageant?
Yes, for sure. I can say that this was also a stepping stone as well for the National Carnival Queen pageant. And during this process, I learned so many important lessons as well. I learned how to deal with different personalities, and also this pageant taught me how to step outside of my comfort zone, because I won't consider myself as a creative. I won't say I'm always on stage like Miss J.P.
Yeah.
but this pageant prepared me, and I think it molded me into the young woman I am today.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What does it feel like when you're going up for a pageant and you have a chaperone, somebody who's like your
Second
mentor?
mother.
What does it feel like? What is the connection like?
Honestly, it feels good to have somebody that is almost like your second mother. She is there for you through everything when you are mentally down, emotionally, whatever it is, she is there to help you, to bring you back up. and to push you to the best.
Nice.
It feels
I hope you're
amazing.
not just saying that because you're on
Oh
camera.
no, trust me. I
Okay.
really love and appreciate my chaperone for everything
Oh,
that she
wow.
does. Sometimes I forget that what I have today or tomorrow, and she's like, Katrina, do not forget that you have this and that.
Yes.
You know, she's on my back to make sure that I am intact.
Because basically it's like your
Yeah.
assistant, you know? You
Yes.
Miss J.P. Chenet, you have to take the notes and send your reminders. Miss Bangkok
But-
Senisha, what is the feeling like?
I mean, it's an incredible feeling. Honestly, being the contestant that Miss Onika McCoy has to work with daily, it's something that I hold close to my heart because she is also a past Carnival Queen contestant. And
And she did a couple of pageants like
Yes.
Miss Earth.
Yes.
she
Miss
did a
what?
couple- Miss Earth. Yeah.
Yes. And she has been mentoring me throughout my entire journey. And I just want to say that I am very thankful for all the advice that she has been giving me throughout. Although sometimes I want to hide and I want to run away from her because she can be a little,
Yeah.
but it's all
That
for
is
the
true.
good and I understand where
Yes.
she's coming from.
Wow.
But I really appreciate everything that she has been doing for me throughout.
And my next question, for other pageant, there's so many activities. How do you balance all of those activities and your rehearsals?
I would say it definitely has to start with discipline and time management because right now I view everything I do as temporary sacrifices. I know July 5th, hey, I'll have a time. I can't wait to eat a burger as well after the pageant.
I know, right?
I really need a good burger after the pageant.
Just
But
close your eyes, Miss Bangkok Senisha, and just taste that burger. Try
yes,
it.
I need a burger after the
I
pageant.
can taste the lettuce, it's a bit bitter now.
Yeah.
But yes, right now I view it as temporary sacrifices. I know that I'm working
like the
hard,
way you think about
and
it.
I know at the end everything would pay off. The hard work would pay off, and
Yes,
of
it
course I will be
definitely
making
will.
my community, Saint Lucia, my family, my friends, and Bank of Saint Lucia proud. So I'm fine with it.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
just as she said, time management. Every time I get to sleep, I will take it. It can be 15 minutes, 5 minutes. I will definitely roll in.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So you have gym in between rehearsals,
Yes.
walking. Wow.
It's a lot, but
It's a
we
lot.
can get through it.
Well, I guess it's if they're molding you into royalty, it's a challenge, and all of that is part of it because
Yeah.
you just don't even know on the night of the pageant what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is the best? Which is your favorite segment you are actually looking forward to on the night?
Actually, I am
wondering
looking
who would
forward
go
to
first.
every segment.
Every segment.
Because I
Yeah.
believe that every segment is equally important, and each segment gives me the opportunity to showcase a different personality. I mean, for swimwear, I can show off my fun personality. For interview, I can be a politician. Hello, I'm going
yeah.
off, right?
I like that.
And for talent, I mean, my talent. It's something different. So I can show off that side of me as well. Evening
Yeah.
where I can be regal, I can show that I am a queen. So each segment, I am very excited for each segment. I am looking forward to every segment.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am also ready for every single segment. The interview, don't worry. It's a little bit challenging for me, but I'm ready to challenge it back.
Okay,
for
nice.
sure.
I like that. Yes,
Yes.
yes. I think when you say the interview, I like your approach to it because I don't think any segment you should be afraid. I think
Yeah.
it's about
Right.
composing yourself and being there. And then even sometimes some people, I think some of the ladies beat themselves too much.
yeah.
You just be yourself. Quick question I'll ask you as a delegate. I think most times in all my years going to Queen Show, one of the things I would tell you I don't like, and you agree to disagree with me, is like when the person read the questions, they go ahead and say, would you like me to repeat the question? I'll repeat the question. I'm thinking at that point, maybe the first time they read the question, you're ready to answer. You already
Yes.
formulate the answer, and then they're going to repeat it. It's like it just distracting you all over again. So I find sometimes it make it look like the ladies are not intelligent, and you just go in and repeat the question. You should allow them after you read, take a moment and wait if they want you
If
to
they
ask them
want
to
to.
repeat the question. I just find sometimes it's a bit much. It's not necessary unless the delegate wants you to answer the question. What do you think
And you
about
answered
that?
the question.
Well, actually, when it comes to my opinion on that, I would say I would use that time to formulate my answer because if you're repeating it, hey, I'm not listening to you the second time. I'm actually
Yeah,
formulating my
formulating.
answer already. So that is actually a little advantage and a little
Okay.
it benefits
Yes.
me a
I never
little,
look at it
right?
like that.
I do agree
Yes,
with what you
because
say.
if they're repeating, then
That
I
is
can
true.
actually formulate my
So
question.
it buys you
Instead
some
of
more
listening
time.
again.
It buys me time,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
But sometimes, even while formulating it, you can forget what they said the first time.
So you actually
So you
block out the
can-
person when they're
Yeah,
reading it the
that's what
second
you have
time.
to do, right?
Okay, I did not look at it like that. I like that. I like that. The next question: if you had to tell any young lady looking at the show right now, and then they were thinking of going up for any pageant, national pageant, any pageant, and they in two minds, they doubting themselves,
Well.
what would you tell them to encourage them?
I would say to step out there and to do it for you. Make sure that you are doing it for yourself. Do not second guess yourself. It is okay to not be okay, but always make sure that you are mentally prepared for the challenges also.
Nice, I like that. Miss Bank Absentation?
Okay, I would start by saying every success story has self-doubt, and you shouldn't allow self-doubt to be the driver. And also, you should also understand that no dream is too big, no matter where you're from. And if you want to actually participate in a pageant, you should ensure that you invest in yourself before you actually go in there, and ensure that you have a solid team. I know most times persons would be like, hey, your body is so good, I think you should take part, you will be so good in swimwear. But really and truly, at the end of the day, you're on the stage alone, you're
Yeah.
executing on your own, while everyone is backstage or in the crowd. So you need to understand that, hey, is that something I actually want?
So basically, what you're trying to say, mentally, you have to
You have to
condition
prepare yourself,
Yeah.
right? You have to condition yourself mentally, physically as well. Hit the gym if you know you want to take part in a pageant. Hit the gym beforehand.
And it's about making the sacrifice. too.
Sacrifices as
It
well.
doesn't
Big
come happen
sacrifices.
overnight. You have to
Right.
be willing to put in the time for rehearsals and everything. Well, we're going to make some time for rehearsals. We're going into commercial. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm Have Royalty. Ladies, welcome. How are y'all doing? I have a surprise for y'all. Ooh. Yes. Brace yourselves. Okay, ladies, I think it was only fit from some of our partners of the Sharmark show. We have Christine Samuel, which is Christy Creation. This is for
Nice.
you from Christine Samuel.
Thank you.
All what she wants you to do, just go ahead on Facebook and tag her. You know, take a photo with that bag and, you know, give us the plug.
Sure.
And we have here from Anthony's Jewelry.
Thank you.
Yes. Miss J.P. Chenet, the same thing here for you. From
Thank
Christine
you.
Samuel, Christy Creation. And from Anthony's Jewelry.
Thank you.
Yes. So now, girl, you know, that'll give I give you a little, if you win, you know? Don't forget your little friend in the Sharmark show. So ladies, tell us, apart from the pageant, tell me who are you in a nutshell? Apart from Miss Bank of Senate, who are you?
Apart from Miss Bank of St. Lucia, Emerle Tisson, I am Zing. I am a very bubbly person. I am very outgoing. I love spending time with family and friends. Also, I love karaoke.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's something. I love karaoke.
Girl, sing something. Sing something. Give me something.
What do you want me to sing?
Something. You love
Give me-
karaoke.
Okay. Where have you been?
Right here. I like that. In a nutshell, lover. Come on. Who are you?
I am very adventurous. I am very creative. I love sketching my own outfits. Hopefully, one day will be available in stores all
Oh,
over.
nice. Put it out
Maybe
in the
Sharmark will
universe.
be wearing them, modeling some for me.
Yes. I like that.
And maybe my sisters, the contestants. I would
Oh,
love to have a
nice.
fashion show.
I like the way you
just
say your
to
sisters.
showcase.
What is the connection with? You have 7 delegates. What is the connection? What does it feel like when you're vibing together,
Vibing.
going to the different events? What is it like?
I feel like when we really get together, we don't care about anything. We just have fun.
Fun.
We laugh a
Yes.
lot.
Nice.
Because
nice.
everyone has a different personality.
Yes.
So when we put that together, oh, we're having a time.
It's a big group.
yes.
Oh, nice. I like
The
that.
voices of a
So do
thousand.
you feel that connection like a sisterhood? I mean, like back in the days growing up, I think I don't think it's a thing where people have to have that tension because it's fun. You get to meet a
Yes.
new friend.
Yeah, that
Yes.
is true.
20 years later, you can tell your kids, hey, this is Miss Kertrina. We went up to the pageant together in
together.
2005. I mean, like, So basically, the experience is fun.
Yes,
Yes, it
is.
has been.
Nice. I like that. I like that. So look into the cameras, and then what would you like to tell your sponsor?
To my sponsor, Bank of St. Lucia, thank you so much for your support. I am so thankful that you chose me to represent your brand, and I will continue to represent you with purpose, grace, and poise. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow, Miss J.P. Chenet.
To my sponsor, J.P. Chenet, I would love to thank you for everything that you have been doing for me. I really appreciate it. My team, love you. And also events, our team, the CPMC. Yes, I really appreciate everything that you have been doing.
My biggest question, girl, your face looking snatch. Who did your face? Come on. Who's your makeup artist?
Kertrina Oculi beats Envy. It's my brother.
Ah, hey, girl, you have that kind of look. Who's your...
My makeup artist is Toya.
Oh, nice. You'll have two big guns there. I love it.
Yes.
But I must say
Oh,
the
I would've
makeup
done
is
something
very
different
natural. It's actually shows your personality and stuff like that. And who's your hairstylist?
Jana.
Oh, nice. And you?
Jana is also my hairstylist.
Oh, nice. You'll have to fight for Jana. Can't
Hey,
fight.
Jana.
Wow. I like that. Oh, that's beautiful. And your stylist? Who's your stylist?
Kertrina Tisson and Contestant.
Oh, nice.
My stylist is Kisha.
Oh, nice,
Lucia.
nice.
She
Yeah.
owns the
Oh,
Carnival
beautiful.
band Chic.
Yes, nice. That's very
Yes.
nice. Because I've been following you all online, and I find most times I see all out. Every outfit tells a story, and it
Yes.
suits
Oh,
the personality
definitely.
and the type of event that you go to. Yeah.
Right.
Is it ever that your stylist put you in an outfit and you maybe not too comfortable?
No. Before every event, I would have my input as well.
Okay,
course.
nice.
So
Definitely.
I feel very comfortable in everything that I wear. Yes. And I mean, he knows my style as well. He's my brother.
Okay.
And Kirsten has been with us for years. So they
Okay.
know what I'm comfortable in. They know my style. So that is
definitely.
never a problem.
Because I think it's good to be comfortable. If you're not comfortable, it
Right.
might just affect you.
Your mood,
Yes.
In the process.
it might change the mood.
Right.
move,
So
yeah.
definitely we have to plan, we have to talk about it, tell them about the style, what we rather, or even the mood I'm in. If I'm feeling sexy today, I might be like, I think I want a little bit of skin out, or,
Yes.
Right.
yes. If I'm feeling street, like for the Pan Festival, I don't know if you realize I had a jeans
Jeans.
pants with floral and also an off-shoulder floral top.
Yes,
I
yes,
wanted to
yeah.
bring like a street style to it, so
I
I told
like
them
that.
about it and we mixed and matched and we came up with something.
I like that the fact that you're a contestant, you all have a sense of style and you
Oh,
can tell what
definitely.
direction you want to go with your makeup, your hair,
Right.
how you
Yes.
feel at the time.
Yes.
This
And
is beautiful.
But we also have to mix it with like pageantry look.
Look, definitely,
Yes.
because
Yes.
as a pageantry, I think the cameras are always rolling and you always have to look the part.
Yes.
Right.
Wow.
So we don't want to be too much out there, like showing off too much of that.
Yes, yes,
body,
yes,
you know.
definitely. So,
It-
what would St. Lucians, the audience, should expect from you, Miss Bank of St. Lucia, on the night of the 5th of July, right?
Yes.
Yes.
On the night of July 5th, everyone should expect Emily to be her authentic self. And on the night, I will be representing my culturally rich community, Choiseul. And I will be basically showing people who I am. Yes. In a nutshell.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Miss J.P.
Yes. I feel like you should be expecting a more transformed Katrina because every time I hit the stage, it is not the same shy girl on a side.
I
You
like
know,
that.
my dance teacher would always say every time Katrina hit the stage, she transforms because that is
Yeah.
my place.
Yeah.
That is my home, and I'm always on the stage just showing who I am and what I am made of. So, I love it. Yes.
And what I really like for the pageant
menus.
this year in the last couple of years, that the delegates are not only from Castries.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have think in the Dennery, my
Yeah,
girl,
coming
Dennery
from the
segment,
Mabia
hot diva
Valley.
like that. In the
Yes.
Swizzle, hot juice
Culturally
like that,
rich.
and there's a Miss Soufre hot like that.
Yes.
So I
It's a
like that
mix-up.
there's a balance from all over St. Lucia because it's a national
Right.
pageant.
Yeah, why
So
not?
it's not just some Castries because growing up it was always some Castries. So I like that. So there's a nice balance.
Sorry, I didn't,
Ladies,
know that it was
so
only from-
before we wrap up, what would you like to tell St. Lucians before we wrap up?
Before we leave, I would like to tell everyone on the night of July 5th, please come support my fellow contestants and I as we vie for the title. Also, remember to believe in your dreams and you can do anything that you put your mind to.
Miss J.P. Chenet?
Yes, and to the St. Lucians, please be on time. because trust me, Trevor King is always on time, and he have been telling us that, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
So yes, and be prepared to see unique talents on that night. The girls, we are coming with something different, something special
Yeah,
from
I like
each and
that.
every one of us. Yes.
Ladies, on the behalf of the Sharmark show, I must say thank you so much. Y'all look snatched. Y'all come for me this afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations.
style.
Good luck.
Thank
Good
you.
luck on the 5th of July, and then go out and give it your best. Stay focused. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and just snatch it.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
you.
Thank you
Tanisha,
for
thank you
having
so much.
us.
This was the Sharmark show. I am your host, Sharmark Leo.
Wardrobe sponsored by Charmaine Freeman Designs.